Mateys, welcome. Kathy Hay here. And I figured, you know, it's about time I reviewed this product. And this is the LORAC Pirates of the Caribbean eyeshadow palette, blush palette, and lipstick lip gloss combo. I'm telling you, I've been playing with these now for a couple of weeks, and I've really been enjoying them. So let me just take this really annoying eye patch off. Woo! Okay. And the knife too. Nice effect, huh? I even have, you know, not a bad idea. It's been quite a month. I don't know if you can see behind me, but our walls have been stripped. This is Captain Morgan, of course. Our walls have been stripped. Our furniture's been put into the garage. We have literally nothing in here. We feel like we're visiting somewhere. We're not even in our own home. So I'm very motivated to get out of this house. Anyway, so cheers. Arrgh. So LORAC put out the Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales eyeshadow palette and blush set and lipsticks, and this was all in conjunction with the movie that just got released. The packaging's just super cute. Love it. When you open up the eye palette, you actually have a secret door on the side. And if you're just getting the eye palette, this door is empty. There's nothing in here. You can hide your diary or something else in there. What it actually holds is the blush palette, sold separately of course. And the blush palette, beautiful design. You've got a nice mirror here. And you've got a little cover sheet that is all the phases of the moon. And of course, when it's on there, it makes all of your blushes look like there's something wrong with them. So it's kind of odd. This is one of the weirdest blush palettes I have ever used. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like one kind of like a blush shade, and then a shimmer shade, 3 highlights, and then this kind of very warm bronzing shade. It's not really a contour palette, and if you have darker skin than mine, you are not going to find it does very much for you. It does give you a very nice, this particular blush does give you a very nice sense of color. And I would say if you're a medium to light skinned person, this would work nicely. If you're a darker skinned person, forget about it. You could probably use the shimmery blush here, maybe as a highlight. But I really found that this particular palette didn't have enough going for it for me to hang on to it. So I'm probably not going to keep this blush palette. The colors did work well. The highlights were very nice and shiny. It lasted okay, but still, packaging's gorgeous. But there's just not enough colors in there and variety, and there's not a good contour shade. The bronzing shade worked okay, but it was more like a draping effect. I don't know if you remember draping from the 1980s, where you use a darker blush on the bottom and a lighter blush on the top. But that's what I felt like this blush was like. So this is going back. Yeah. Now the lipstick is a very interesting, it's got a mirror on the side, which is nice. You can see, you know, when you put your lipstick on. You pull out one end and you've got this very chintzy, clear plastic lipstick, which you can put it on. And it's very nondescript and very, I guess, very neutral and very, very bare. But when you put the other side on, and that is the magic, my friends. This is really just a base. This is the magic right here. It's the lip gloss. And you've got pow going on here. I'll just get up close here. You've got a lot more zing going on here with this in, and I do like the lipstick a lot. and I like the little symbol on there, whatever the heck it is. So I will keep the lipstick. So let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. This has 18 shades of eyeshadow. And there are some really unique shades in here, and that's why I'm going to keep this palette, because I really like it. And if you are watching this right now in May, late May, early June, it's on sale at Ulta for, I think, 20% off or something. But I saw it on sale. It's in their clearance section because it was a limited edition item. I don't know if they got their sale going on there for any particular reason, but I like this palette and I think it worked really nicely. So let me just swatch the colors for you. The eyeliner doesn't budge, I'll have to say that much. Even though it was patchy, it doesn't budge. Okay, let's just swatch here. The names are so cute, but here's the first set of swatch. And what I noticed about this when I swatched it in Ulta was that the light shades really had a lot of pigmentation, and that's unusual because light shades usually are so sheer when you put them on. I am wearing this palette now. It was put on at 7 o'clock this morning. It's 8:30 in the evening, and they're still there. I used a primer on this side. I did not use a primer on that side. And actually, the one without the primer almost looks better. Let's do the next one. R. R. And this is Compass, Starry Night, and Ghostly, which is a beautiful light shade. It makes a great base for your makeup. The next two colors are Black Pearl and Yo Ho. Black Pearl and Yo Ho. Duochrome green brown color. You can also find that in your Comfort Zone palette in Wet n Wild, but this is very nice. And that was Yo Ho. Now it's Black Pearl is the one that has the duochrome. And really, really busy right now. We're going near the end of our fiscal year, and I've been so busy. You probably have wondered, well, maybe some of you have, I don't know. Some of you actually wrote nice emails to me asking me where the heck I was, because I hadn't put out a video in a couple weeks. And yeah, I've just been really busy between staging the house and getting everything ready. I painted our deck wall, which I'll show you a quick picture. Yeah, our whole house is just completely torn up and destroyed. It's all plain and boring, and so anyway. Okay, let's go on to these next shades. Bones, which is a really nice crease color. Silver Mist, Treasure, and Tell No Tales. That's these here. Really pretty. I like this Treasure, it's called. Let me see if I can put it on the end here. Whoa, mama. Woo. Yeah, that one's pretty pigmented. But I mean, this one has just so many interesting colors to it. I'm going to blend that out a little bit. Looking a little scary there. Yeah. Really interesting colors in this little grouping. Shiver Me Timbers. That is this pretty light shimmer color, which I put on as a base once by mistake, and oh boy, I tell you, this is a very, very pigmented, shimmery color. Cursed is micro glitter, so let me just put that on there, and the micro glitter does show up. And then we have Métis, which is a really nice light color. Lost at Sea is a pretty misty light blue. And then we've got Pirate's Chest, which is also a really nice kind of a transition color. And Sea Haze, which is a pretty green. Let me just put that on right here. See that? Sea Haze. Of course, if you blend these things out, they look a lot better than without my finger swatches. We have Menace, which is the matte black, and the last one is called Silent Mary, which is a deathly color. And that is, the black is very pigmented, and then the Silent Mary shade. That's funny, and then we get that again. Okay. So I think this palette has some great original colors in it. I found all of them to be very pigmented. They last a long time. And you can do a couple of basic eyes with them, and you can go a little fancy. I love it. The eye pencil I could do without. I wasn't that impressed with that. But yeah, I'm going to keep this palette. I wish I had bought it when it was 20% off. But I had to have it first. You know how it is. So, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. So, blush palette going back, eye palette staying, beautiful. I love this, I love the package. I'm actually going to keep this box too. I think it's really cool. And the lipstick lip gloss combination is good. If you use both, you get a nice pop of a lipstick. If you just use the lipstick itself, and this color is Risk It All is the name of this color. It's a very kind of peachy nude color, and then you've got this beautiful let's see this, very shimmery micro glitter gloss going over the top of it. Really makes it pop. So I think the two of these combined is a perfect combination. I really like this. I think this was a hit with LORAC. I might even get another shade since they're 20% off now. I might as well take advantage of that. So the Pirates of the Caribbean was a thumbs up with me. Blush palette, meh. Those of you curious, my powder foundation war is still going on. It takes a while because I'm wearing them all day in some cases, and I want to test them out really well. I did get 2 foundations that were ordered almost 8 weeks ago. They finally came. Yes, Deciem. This is the Ordinary. Finally, I got the 2 Ordinary foundations. I got them in slightly different colors so that I could try which one that I liked, in 2 different formulas. So one is the Serum Foundation and one is the Coverage Foundation. So I'm telling you, I didn't like either one of them. I have dry skin, wrinkles, a little bit of crevices. I used a primer on one side and not on the other. I tried them putting them on with a Beauty Blender sponge, and I tried putting them on with a buffing brush, my Artiste brush. I could not get either one of these to work really well. Initially, they go on kind of nice. They sit on your skin a little bit. The Coverage Foundation is in color 2.0N, and it's slightly yellow. I don't know what's so N about this, but this is what it looks like. It's 1 ounce, and it was very inexpensive. I'll have to give them that. And so this is the color. I think it's very warm yellow, and that's supposed to be the neutral. So the pink actually suited me much better. This went on very thick. There was a lot of coverage, went right into all my lines. It did not work well with my nose pores. That was a big test right there, was the nose pores. It works slightly better with the primer, and it also works slightly better with the Beauty Blender. but it didn't last very long. It looked really patchy, and if I tried to put any makeup over the top, it just moved it around. It just was such a disappointment. I was so unhappy after waiting all that time. So this is the Ordinary, which I think it comes from Canada or somewhere like that. Wayne Goss just raved about it because it's mostly known for its skincare stuff. They have lots of serums and hyaluronic acid and things like that. I did get lactic acid and the buffet peptide combination thing. I've got to try those out because I don't know. I'll get some Diet Coke in here. Oh, yo, ho ho, much better. Yeah, it needed the Diet Coke. Okay, so the Ordinary Coverage Foundation is on this side of my face, and I just didn't like it at all. And after about an hour, my chin broke through the red, and it was all patchy around my nose, and underneath my eyes, it did the lace thing. So, total fail on the foundation here from the Ordinary. The Serum Foundation went on nicer, was much more sheer, and this is the 2P, and I think that's pink undertone. And it was more, let me show you the difference in the two here. This is the yellow one, which is the neutral, and then this is the pink. So you can see there's a slight difference. And I thought the packaging's very nice. I mean, you just twist it over and then you push it down in it. The serum is very, very nice. You get a nice, pretty, it's a very water-based feeling kind of foundation. I do like the whole initial feeling of it. It wasn't as bad as the Coverage Foundation, but it was still a little patchy under the eyes, patchy on the nose. But it seemed to take other makeup easier than the Full Coverage Foundation. So I would say out of the two, the Serum Foundation was better. And this P2, 2.0P was a really good match for my skin. It's on this side of my face. But I'm really disappointed. And after waiting nearly 8 weeks for this to arrive, this was, you know, kind of a disappointment. So, the Ordinary from Deciem. I know a lot of you have been curious about it. Again, I have kind of dry skin, but I'm not sure people with oily skin would like this either because it sits on your skin. It feels a little bit greasy. It's kind of strange. I don't know. So the Ordinary was a fail this month. Now, e.l.f. came out with the lip color remover, and it's a gel. And of course, as you know, I love my wine wipes, which when you drink red wine and it settles into parts of your lips and you look like you have the mange or something, or like you know, had like a cherry popsicle, you know, that awful grungy, mangy look. Well, these things, when you open them up and you wipe them over your mouth, they smooth out your mouth and they take all of the staining out of your lips. So your lips look beautiful, they're in great condition. So this lip color remover from e.l.f. is, it looked like it would be a better deal. They want you to smooth it on your lips with a clean finger, which I don't have right now. I have Yo-Ho or something on there. You put it on and you let it sit and you wipe it off, and it takes all of the dark lip stain off, or dark wine or whatever you have staining your lips. You have like really dark lipstick that's stuck in the cracks, or liquid lipstick, which sometimes is hard to get off. This worked really nicely, but it doesn't feel the same as the wine wipes. There's something else in the wine wipes, and I don't know, comparing the ingredients, what the huge difference is here, but ever since I have said that I love these wine wipes, I can't find them anywhere. All the TJ Maxx's are sold out of them, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to go on Amazon to get these because I really love them, because I love red wines, especially blends, so they can sometimes be very dark. Speaking of lips, I think it was Ms. Gold Girl, Marnie. I really get a kick out of her, and she loves this shade from MAC, and it's called Syrup, and it's kind of a pretty neutral, natural color. It's like one of my favorite colors to wear to work. Just really pretty. And it has a nice staying power. I mean, it doesn't last all day, but it's just a very nice, pleasant, throw it in your purse. It's a really nice touch-up after a couple of hours kind of lipstick. Also from MAC, since Ulta is now carrying MAC, I'm just going full force into there, and they haven't sold out of these things. So in fact, I even am using one of the MAC powder foundations in the Powder Foundation Wars, and it's actually doing pretty well. Now this is the Pro Longwear Concealer, and this is something that I had never tried, believe it or not. I was under a rock all these years. I just didn't want to fall into the black hole of MAC, because MAC, once you go MAC, it's hard to go back. You know, it's hard to go into. It's just gorgeous, of course. This works so well if you have dry skin and lots of crepiness underneath your eyes. This works so well under there. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. So I totally recommend the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I think it works better than the Shape Tape, and it did not move. It covered in, it didn't show off my lines or my pores. It worked really well. Now I can see why it's so popular, and where have I been all these years? Speaking of makeup, I was in the Christmas tree shop, and I don't know if any of you know what that is, but it's kind of a big discount store that gets lots of different types of things. They get a lot of decorations for each season, but they also have a section of makeup, and they carry some drugstore products. Now this is called the Harmon Face Values BB Cream Skincare, and this is the light medium shade with vitamin C and mineral pigments. And this has got to be one of the nicest foundation alternatives I've ever tried. And I got it on sale. It was something like, I don't know, $5.99 or something. And I love it. It's wonderful. It's a BB cream, but I was using it as kind of a foundation. Like, I don't have enough of those. And it covers really nicely. There's just a light scent, but it's a fresh scent. It's not suntan lotion scent, and it's not lavender. Very, very nice. This was a nice find. I might go back and get another one for backup. Like, I really need a backup with all my makeups. I actually am down to about 6 foundations. I gave away all of my other foundations, and I took back a lot of the ones that I did in the wars. I'm not a hoarder. I don't keep my stuff. My grandchildren love me for even more than the fact that I can bake cookies. I also give them my makeup, so I'm the popular Grammy right now. Yeah, this Harmon BB cream, if you see it, I don't know if they just sell it in the Christmas tree shop or if it's something that was discontinued from like some other kind of mass marketing kind of supermarket place. But if you see Harmon Face Values BB cream, you will love it. I love it. It lasted all day. I looked great all day. I looked healthy. It's good for your skin. The SPF is, what is the SPF? 15. That's not much of an SPF, but Renewing Beauty Balm Cream it's called. So definitely I would pick up another one of those. For powder, I did get the Cinema Secrets during the sale at Sephora. They're having another kind of walkthrough look at the fall collection party. I think it's coming up Saturday. Yeah, I'm going to be there. Even though, you know, I'm not a big fan of... They make you wait all day. before you can. But this is Cinema Secrets. This is their setting powder. And Cinema Secrets is, as you know, they won my Best of High-End Foundation Award. It's a wax-based foundation. It's fabulous. They have a brush cleaner that's fabulous, and this powder is fabulous. So I'm going to try a few more things from the line because I really like them a lot. They were originally created 30 some odd years ago by a gentleman who was involved in the movie industry, and this is what they used on the actors and actresses in the movies. And they needed something that wouldn't hurt them under the hot lights and yet make them look flawless, and absolutely beautiful. I love it. I wanted to go over this because I kind of didn't give it very much love in my last video. I think it's Stephanie Nicole or somebody who says this is their only eye primer that they use. This is the NARS Eye Base Primer, and I initially used it. I think I was using too much, and when I put it towards the corner of my eyes, my eyeshadow all got cracky, like in the corners, and I thought it was this, but it was actually because I didn't put it on correctly. I used too much, and you should really keep it more up in this area, and I do like it now. This is the NARS Eye Base. I do like it. It holds your eye makeup all day long, right up into the night, and it's great. I did want to try the Essence I Love Color. This is another eye primer. This is the drugstore version, and it's slightly tinted, and I think it makes a very attractive base. It covers over slight discolorations, and it does hold your makeup, your eyeshadow on really well. So this worked like a trooper. I think I like this better than the Milani. Actually, better than most of them. I think the MAC Soft Ochre and this, and yeah, I think I like those the best. CVS was having a big sale on this, and it's the Salon Root Cover-Up for your eyebrows. CVS was having a big sale on this, and this is a root cover-up, and this is not the powder, but it's a cream. And I'm always looking for things to cover my gray in between colorings, and this was on sale for $3.99 at CVS. This is the blonde, the light color. You get a nice mirror, and you get 3 shades and 3 brushes, a brush for each shade. Now it is a cream, and you know, it covers over your gray hair, and it's really nice. But what I discovered was it works really well on your eyebrows. It covers over, if you have like white hairs in your eyebrows, don't pluck them. I know you are. Don't pluck them. You can cover over them really nicely with this. And I think it's a great eyebrow product, as well as being a great hair cover product. So speaking of brows, this is the Wonder Brow, Wonder 2, and this is a one-step brow gel. Now this is very popular on YouTube. It runs around $22 to $24, so it is a little more expensive than the other product. Now it comes out initially with a brush, and you brush it in to fill in really sparse brows. And you let it dry for a few minutes, and then you take the little brush that comes with it and you push it up so it looks like a natural brow. It absolutely works beautifully. And because of the formulation, it supposedly lasts 24 hours to 48 hours without coming out. That's nice. I think this particular product gives the most natural looking brow that I've ever had, so I do recommend this. This is the Wonder Brow, and where did I pick this up? They just started carrying it at Ulta, and I think I had a coupon or something. So Wonder Brow. This is from Sephora, and this is Dior, and this is the Dior Show Pumping Volume mascara, and I saw somebody demo this. I think it was Toddy or Sabrina or somebody, but this mascara has a flexible rubber bottom to it, and you're supposed to warm it up with your hands, and it affects the formulation. Boy, does this sound like a bunch of hooey. You heat up the formulation, and when you pull out the brush, the formulation is thinned out so that it melds better to your eyes. This is a fabulous mascara. And I'm not sure about the heating up thing. I don't like the idea of heating up with mascara, but you push in on this with your warm hands. It's supposed to be really good for working the formula in. I don't know. They don't tell you how long you're supposed to do that for, but you have to give your mascara tube a hand job. So, this is Dior Pumping Volume Mascara. I had to try it again because somebody else reviewed it, and I liked it before. I don't know what happened. I think it was just that it expired. I think after 4 months, I don't keep my mascaras. This is Catrice, and this is the Lashes to Kill mascara. I think this may have won my mascara of the year, either last year or the year before. I really like this a lot. This was a terrific mascara. It's a gentle mascara. You can build it up into big old honking lashes if you want. I don't think I can fit any more mascara on these lashes. It's going to start moving up into the horizon here. This is an inexpensive brand. You can find it in Ulta. Speaking of, I'm very excited about this. Ulta has released a new foundation called HD Foundation. I ordered 2 different colors of it so that I can compare and see if it's the same stuff that won my drugstore foundation wars. As you know, the Catrice foundation was discontinued, that one, and I was heartbroken because it was so good, you know, and anybody who's tried it loves it. It got great reviews on YouTube. So I don't know what the problem was, why they discontinued it, because they like to change up their line a lot and make room for new products. They have just released a new HD foundation, and I have kept my bottle of the original foundation that won. I'm going to test the 2 of them against each other to see if it's the same stuff, just with new packaging, which I hope is the case. So that could be good news. I don't know. So, nail polish today. This is Sally Hansen's Color Therapy, and it's absolutely beautiful on. I just figured with my ocean theme, you know, with my Pirates Ocean theme, I would have it. Boy, have any of you ever had to wear an eye patch? Oh my gosh, is that uncomfortable. All my lashes were banging up against it, and it was like pulling on my face. What an uncomfortable thing. No wonder pirates are so mean. Okay, CoverGirl. This is the Supersizer, and this is the waterproof version. And this is something that you would probably want to put over the top of your favorite mascara if you're going out to a very hot, humid area, and you've got a regular mascara, and sometimes it'll leave dings or flake or whatever. If you put a couple coats of this over the top, it should waterproof it so that it doesn't leave dings or smear on you. So I bought it for that particularly. On its own, it's okay. It's just a normal kind of mascara. There's nothing really special or big about it, but it won't move. And it is a little bit difficult to take off. I use a little mineral oil, or I do have some micellar water that I can take it off with. But this is the Supersizer Waterproof. I'm not a huge fan of CoverGirl stuff. I did want to talk about this. This is the Derma Roller System, and as you know, for 3 months now, I have been doing derma rolling to see if it was going to make any huge difference in my skin, and next week is the last week that I derma roll before I do the before and after pictures for you. I hope any of you who are doing this are still doing it every other Friday night. I am still doing it every other Friday night. I missed 2 in a row because we were moving and I hid it on the people coming through the house, and I couldn't find it. So I missed that week, and then it got really busy and I missed a second week. So I had to bump it up to June for my last rolling. But I wanted to have at least 3 months of rolling so I could see what big difference it made in my skin. And it should be interesting to see how it goes. I'm going to show you pictures taken at the exact same time of day, 3 months apart. Another disappointment, and this is something somebody talked about that I watch all the time, and Positively Radiant. It is an in-shower 60-second facial. I think it was Emily Noel. You put this stuff on you wash your face, and then you put this stuff on your face. You rub it all over, and there's a slight grittiness to it. And you just rub it on your face and you leave it, and then you start, washing your hair or whatever else you do in the shower. And 60 seconds later, you can rinse it off of your face, and it's supposed to be like a facial in the shower. It made my skin really red and irritated, and I'm usually pretty strong with stuff like that. So I've only used a little bit, and I'm probably going to give this away because this did not work for me. I got this from Amazon. I think I paid maybe $5 or $6 for it. This is my boy Christopher Hopkins. Many of you know him as the makeover guy. He does hairstyling mostly, but this book is an all-encompassing how to do it as an older woman, as a mature woman, how to work your figure, how to tell your skin type, what to do with your hair, makeup tips, skincare tips, what your body type is and the best way to dress it. It's absolutely a fabulous book. I think his mother helped him with this because he has a lot of her advice in here too. I really love him. He's so good. I watch him all the time. You can see him doing a makeover on somebody. They come in and they go to his salon, and it shows them talking about, that they're looking forward to getting their makeover, and they look completely transformed at the end. And he just performs magic. He and his team. I really love watching those videos. 2007. So, yeah, it's 10 years old, this book. But the advice in here and the ideas are ageless. So this is a fabulous book. I totally recommend it. You can get it on Amazon really cheap because you can get a lot of used copies. I got mine from a Goodwill from somewhere on Amazon. Now, I just for the first time joined Sephora Play, and it is a subscription service, and I've always resisted doing those because I thought somebody else is picking out stuff for me and they don't know anything about me. You fill out a little questionnaire, and based on your answers, they send you a grouping of products every month. It's $10. So for $10, actually it wasn't too bad. The first thing you get is a play card, and when you have them scan it, it gives you 50 extra points, although I have not yet seen that happen. They did give a couple of, these are scents, like perfumes, which I'm not a huge fan of. I always think perfumes are kind of a wasted sample. This was interesting. This is the Tray Stick, which it is just a highlighter. Maldives Luminescent, it's called. It's a mini highlight stick. And you pull off the top. The top looks like a pencil. When you pull it off, it's like this. And it makes the prettiest, nice little subtle glow. I really like it, and it's like, this is the reason that I joined a subscription service, was so that I could discover things like this that add a little bit of oomph that I normally wouldn't buy. So Tray Stick was the name of this, and it's the Maldives Luminescent highlighting stick, and it's just beautiful. It's just a very subtle kind of glow, healthy sort of thing. They did give this lip, Grand Lips is a lip plumper, which I hate lip plumpers, so I didn't use that. This was awful. This is Christopher Robin, or Christoph Robin, and it is a hair cleanser. It smells like kerosene or something. It's absolutely disgusting smelling. Oh my God, it was so strong. And I took a glob of this, and you're supposed to rub it around your scalp and hair, and it pulls out any excess product, and you rinse it out. I could hardly wait to rinse this out. It was awful, absolutely awful. And I don't know. This is from Tata Harper, and I was impressed that they had a Tata Harper thing in there. This smells very fresh. This is a, it's a resurfacing moisture mask, and I have not tried this yet. I have held off on it. And the other thing they had was a milk blur stick. And I've been curious about these, and I use this a lot. You put it on like a primer, but you rub it on and then you just kind of blend it into your skin, and then you put your makeup on over the top of it, and it actually works really well. I was very impressed with this. The color is, it's just kind of a clear color. There's not really a shade to it, so it doesn't matter what your actual skin tone is. I think, mateys, that's it. And I hope everybody's having a great week. I'm working on the Powder Foundation Wars. Hopefully that'll be my next one. And I just received some skincare that I've been trying that I'm really loving. And a new wig is coming. It's just coming, I guess, in the next couple days. So there's a few things going on. And I just got my first Trish McEvoy planner kit from Nordstrom, but that's going to be something for a haul in June. I still have to try all of those things out. So anyway, everybody, have a beautiful day. Take care. Toodles.